this is now, ready. Hey guys, I'm Chetna Makan and I'm back here to share another simple yet delicious recipe with you guys. And today's recipe is chickpeas and potato curry. Right, a nice hot pan and 2 to 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil or rapeseed oil, and these two are the only oils I actually use for making curries, just because they don't have any flavor, so they are perfect for this. And then I'm going to add 2 whole spices. So I've got a stick of cinnamon and a bay leaf, and that is what goes into a hot oil. And don't burn this, just let it sizzle for a second. Now a teaspoon of cumin seeds, nice good sizzle there. And then we add in our onions. When cooking these onions, you've got to have patience because you want to cook it on medium heat and let them really cook through, get a nice deep golden color before we add anything else to it. And while the onions are cooking, I'm going to grate 2 chunky garlic cloves and a big piece of ginger. In goes our grated ginger and garlic, and just cook it for another minute. So next goes in 2 tomatoes, and I'm also going to chop these roughly and then add it to our onion garlic mix. You can of course use a tin of chopped tomatoes if you don't have fresh ones, or a bit of tomato puree if that's all you have at home. And now go in our tomatoes. So I'm going to cook this for another 10 minutes on low to medium heat. And what we want is for the tomatoes to really soften up, become quite mushy. So I'm going to let this cook for 10 minutes. Next, I have got 3 medium-sized potatoes, and I'm going to chop them into maybe 1 or 2 centimeter small pieces. You can peel them if you want, but I keep the skin on because it's got nutrients, and why would I? So you can peel it if you like, or chop it just like that. So yeah, just kind of bite-sized pieces of these potatoes. That's really nice, all cooked through. And now it's time to add the spices. Out comes my trusty spice box because it's time to add the spices. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, teaspoon of chili powder. Next goes in 400 ml of water. Just mix it through. Next are chopped up potatoes. Next thing I'm going to add are 2 tins of chickpeas. So what I'm going to do is drain them, rinse them, and then add just the chickpeas to this. There, all of this goes in. We mix it well, and then we cook. Everything's in, the spices, potatoes, chickpeas, and what I want to do now is cover and cook this slowly, just like we cook the tomatoes, for 15 to 20 minutes on medium to low heat, because we want the potatoes to soften up nicely. And although the chickpeas are cooked from the tin, they will kind of absorb all the lovely flavors. And look, this is now, whoa, ready. I'm going to now finish this with a tablespoon or two of double cream. If you want to keep this vegan at this point, you can add a couple of tablespoons of coconut cream, or just leave the cream completely and this is your vegan dish. But the cream just adds that creaminess to this lovely curry. So there's our cream's gone in, and now good mix, and it will be ready to plate up then. And what is a curry if it isn't finished with fresh lovely coriander? Okay, so now I'm gonna plate this up. So lovely. Oh, just look at that. If you want more sauce or more curry, you can add a bit more water, but I like this just the right consistency for me to eat with some naan or rice. And of course, you can serve it with absolutely anything. Chapatis, parathas, naan, bread, sourdough with really lots of butter, or some rice or some pulao. The choice is yours. Or just eat it on its own. Oh my god, that is delicious. Absolutely beautiful. Potatoes are cooked beautifully and the chickpeas are lovely, and it's just fantastic. Really good. And I really do hope that you are going to give this a go. If there is anything else you would like to see me cook, then please leave us a comment, and thanks for watching. Bye.